All right, so now we're going to be using our 20-ton jet air over hydraulic bottle jacks. So as I'm going over this real quick, Jose's going to be setting up our controller. So all he's going to do, again, he's going to put the Paratech controller on the bottle. This is even a little easier than the Sava controller because we have these big heads that kind of tell us what the pressures are. He's going to get that on. He's then going to run a line from the outlet side of the regulator to the controller, and then one from the controller to me here. These are really neat. Just a couple little things on these. We have so it is a hydraulic jack that is powered by basically a big air solenoid in here that pumps up, that you'll hear here in just a second. And it travels up. We can always use this if the air fails, or we can use our air. One thing to notice is our throw on here, our 6-inch throw that we have from this. We don't want to use that up, just like we talked about with the chain hoist, with the grip hoist, with our chain. We don't want to use up with our hydrofusions, our actual throw of our hydraulic getting contact. So we can spin this head out. Keep spin to get nice clean contact. Then we use this. If for some reason, I mean, this is what, 3.5 inches, right? So if this doesn't capture, we should add a little crib and we should build it up, right? We don't want to just wear out all of our lifting capabilities getting contact and then we're just kind of dead in the water. So that's kind of a consideration. So let's look back at Jose. He's got it hooked up. Again, we don't have our Scott adapter on here, but if you look at this, again, the first regulator that comes off the bottle is our high pressure. It then goes through our regulator and then comes out to our operating pressure. This just tones it down for us. Then we come down to the black line, go to a Paratech controller. It is a dual controller, so it has two. It has a left and a right. He's chosen the red line. The red line is going to terminate down to this. On this air over hydraulic jack, it has its own little dead man kind of built in with a little safety switch. So you'll hook it up. One thing to note about the Paratech versus the Sava. The Sava is a twist lock. You just pull it back. All of our Paratech controllers have actual manual secondary spin downs, especially our newer ones at GFR have little holes cut in them, so you'll hear them. They'll be angry, hissing at you. So that's hooked up. I'll then put this in the operating. It's good to go. The beauty of the air over hydraulic jack is it's all remote, right? So the idea with this is we're lifting something really heavy and probably kind of a predicament. So we don't want to be underneath. So I can take this thing, I can put it under the car, I can back up. Jose's got a controller. I can say turn the bottle on. He turns the bottle on. Our pressure is beautiful. When we're running this, they have a really wide operating pressure. They start at 90 PSI and go up to 145. Everybody see that? Everything we've lifted 90 really does the trick, but again, it's air pressure versus weight. So depending on how much you're lifting, might need more pressure. So he's gonna start us off at about 90. Righty-tighty. As he goes up, he's gonna hit it. One thing to note with all air tools, if we bypass the operating pressure we wanted at, sometimes you have to give it a little juice as you go back lefty to get it to settle.
90.
All right, he's at 90. I've turned this up. I've got surface contact. I'm ready for a lift. All these springs do is because this is such a big jack, they pull it back down when we're ready to go down. So it's lifting. Good. I call a stop. We're good. This thing will not go down. If he lets out air, it will not go down. What it's going to do is we have to come in here manually and turn this. Did you bring the little thing in?
No, we use a vice grip.
So you can use a vice grip, channel locks, anything you want. These in the Ladder 9 and in Tower 1, there's just a little tool that we use to pump these up if we want to pump them. And you can put it on here, turn left, again left, just lets that hydraulic fluid come back down.
When we would use this, so Colby said for airbags, our high pressure lift bags, we needed what? Contact, right? If you don't have much contact, you don't get much out of your lift. Well, the beauty of a bottle jack is it doesn't need much space. So a frame rail on a trailer, right? A tractor trailer, the trailer portion, the car's underneath it. We have to lift that up. That frame rail's only a few inches wide, right? A bus, something like that. You don't need much air. Okay? So, and they're super strong.
What's your, yeah, I was just going to say, what's the lifting kit?
20 tons.
20 ton?
We have 20s and 30s in Gainesville.
Okay.
Yep, couple.
Again, Jose turned off his bottle. All of it came out of this. No pressure between the bottle and the regulator. No pressure on the lines. We're good to go.